You are now tuned in to the Just Coolin' Podcast Season 4. Check out the roster. Music provided by Kodak.
It's your Captain Country Red from Just Coolin' Podcast. Peace.
It's your boy, DJ Quinn.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, DawsonSJewellS. Peace.
Hey, bringing that spice. It's your girl, Sassy.
What up with it? Got your boy Big Spud in the house.
It's Cooling Podcast on the Tattoo Shop Radio every Saturday on Zeno FM at 12 noon Eastern in USA, Culture Shock in Canada, Cuzzo FM in Germany, Wapto Music FM in Guadeloupe in the Caribbean, powered by Zeno FM with additional monitoring by Online Radio Box. Also, check us out on the Hubb YouTube channel Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time and on YouTube channel Just Cooling Podcast Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time.
What up, though? Welcome to another episode of Just Coolin' Podcast. I'm your boy Country Red.
I am DJ Quinn.
And I'm DawsonSJewellS.
We have a special guest in the building, an alumni from the past to the present now. Jay Waiters, my brother. What's going on with you, man?
What's good? What's good, Country Red? How you been?
Man, maintaining, man.
Yes, sir.
For those that might not be familiar with you, man, give us a little backdrop on who you are and what you do.
I'm Jay Waiters, singer-songwriter, owner of Triple D R&B and Dallas Entertainment. I've been singing R&B professionally for about 6-7 years. Been singing since I was a child, though, in the church. Been in gospel groups. Ricky Dillard, sung behind Kurt Carr. I sung for TD Jakes. I've done it. So, I've been doing R&B now for a while. So just been in my own lane, pushing and just, trying to strive to get to the top.
That's dope. So what was it like singing for TD Jakes, man? Like, what was that experience like?
Well, me being a teenager around that time, it was cool. Jake showed nothing but love. He does a lot here in Texas. Obviously, his church is here in DFW, so he does a lot in the community. When I was younger, I sung at a lot of churches here in DFW. And that was just an honor to sing for him that time. I think either someone in his crew heard me sing or he heard me sing, and I ended up singing for him one day, and they took care of me and patronized me. And yeah, it was lovely, man. They some good people, man.
That's what's up. So y'all jump in, get in here.
How was the transition from singing for TJ Jakes or gospel into R&B? How was that transition?
Well, it's a transition. I sung gospel real tough into my early 20s until I went to the military. And when I came back home, I knew I was going to pursue R&B. But growing up in church, I was kind of I guess they say conviction was on me a little bit, so it bothered me a little bit. But like I had to work through it. It took about 3-4 years, and I just I let it go one day. As far as like the understanding of what I need to do and what everyone else instead of what everyone else wants to do. If that makes sense. So I had to learn that and understand my relationship and with God, and I just know my lane, and I just I treat people well. I still sing in the church. I help out every blue moon and things like that. But I've been on my path. And God knows my heart. So
exactly, and it's your path, and it's what He gave you, and you still reaching people and touching people. So like, I feel like sometimes a lot of people, it's hard when they transition. They get judged a lot. But what is for you is for you. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So as long as you have that understanding with God, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I agree.
How is the singing scene out there in Dallas? As far as different artists, collaborating and stuff like that.
It's like everywhere. It's a cut up pie. It's who who you grew up with, or who you sung with, or who saw you. It's more just putting yourself in the mix in DFW. That's more how you get out into the networking pool here, because you can have talent, but the competition is so vicious, I should say, that a lot of people don't understand that it's money for everyone and it shows for everyone. So it's really finding a lane and carving it for yourself. It's a lot of R&B and neo soul singers here, but some people don't have the confidence. It's just like she was saying earlier, people in church will talk about you. It's the same with singing. And if you can't battle mentally or know how you sound or what you're putting out to the people, it's always going to cause a problem. So here, it's a lot of hate, but it's in a competition way, and it's messing with the mind, and messing with people's mental. But like for me, I know what time it is. I understood about 3-4 years ago. So it's a circle that they go through out here, the underground, and then they're looking for acceptance from people that really can't help. So that's what's going on out here.
So the support, that's my question. I was going to ask about the support there in Dallas. So the support there in Dallas is not as, how do you feel about the support?
Well, I'm going to be honest. The support is real flaky. And what I mean by that, we have A-listers, B-listers, C-listers, and they go through it too. I get more love when I leave home. I just had a show for the first time this past Sunday. It's been 2 years since I did a show in Dallas. And people showed up, but when I'm going to Baltimore, Alton, Illinois, all these towns and cities, my shows either 90% sold out or they sold out. So that'll let you know, right? So, I just came back from Baltimore, sold out show like a month and a half ago. So, and I was the headline.
It's crazy you say that because I was listening to a podcast when Jaguar Wright was on there, and she was saying that a lot of big artists from Dallas, such as Erykah Badu, some other big artists, was not reaching out or giving back to the young artists that's out there in Dallas. She was like, they should do more for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I've heard that.
So like she's in the mix, but with Erykah, you have to put yourself in Erykah's mix. So you have to come around. It's not that you can't come around, and then it's a type of energy and space with her unit and her team. So you have to find that connection and that mesh. You know what I mean? So that's all it is. And shout out to Jaguar Wright, because the first time I met Jaguar Wright, even though I knew her song, this was years ago. This was probably, I want to say about 4 or 5 years ago, not too many years, but I didn't know who she was. And a fellow R&B singer of mine, he introduced me to her in the club. I didn't know who Jaguar was, but she was in the club patronizing the singers and being in the mix. She was very down to earth. So much love to Jaguar. Whenever you hear this.
Yeah, we love you, Jaguar. I like her too. I'll be listening to her. And she got a voice. She can sing. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
definitely a vibe. Definitely.
Yeah.
Righteous. So like, what's some of the feedback that you have received, whether it was open up for somebody that's up there, top tier, to the middle tier, like from different R&B artists? Like, what are some of the feedback or advice that you received that you took and honed it on to your own?
Well, Brandy sent some kind words and sent me a message to DJ Crazy Ray in Connecticut. So I deal with a lot of DJs, and the DJs play my music, and when they do sets or they're the DJ for these concerts, they'll throw me in there sometimes. And Brandy heard a few of my records, and she asked him who I was, and he put me in the door, and little things like that. It motivates me, and it should motivate any singer, whether it was a show or not. But I wasn't expecting it, and she just told me to keep going. She liked my record Motion Picture, and my record Give It a Try. He told me that personally and online, so everyone can know. So so shout out to DJ Crazy Ray and Brandy. Much love.
That's a real good look, man.
Shout out to Bobby V too and his team too. When I did a show for him in Atlanta a couple years ago, and another R&B singer here in Dallas, and they got my cell phone information and email. They'll send me little emails and things like that, but we haven't connected. But people will motivate me when they see me out and about, because I really try to connect. And a lot of times, a lot of shows are just shows. People are just doing shows to do shows, and So it goes a long way when you hear from someone that's done great things in the industry. It goes far with the artist. So
That's what's up.
So
Speaking of that, speaking of the industry, so I know you have your own record label, right? You said,
Yes.
have you ever came across a contract when you was like, I mean, first, well, 2-part question. First, how important is it to have your own record label? Second question is, have you ever been approached with a contract that you didn't agree with?
Good question.
Great question. Very important, whether it's a label or entertainment company, for any artist, you should own the rights to your music, publishing as well. That was really the reason I got the entertainment company, so I can have my publishing, as far as like EIN and lining up your numbers and everything like that. That was the reason for that. And I've been offered 2 contracts in my life, and one was very trash. I say it like that. The other one, I would have to give like 70% of my publishing.
Oh no,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, it's real out there. It's real.
Even if you was like, even if they offer you a contract to like just to write for other artists, it was still what? Do you think? Well, I don't know the specifics of it, but even if you had a writing situation for other artists,
see, I could have negotiated, but then that's when the money comes in, and then you need a lawyer to get everything redrawn up, so the verbiage could be correct. Because I could say X, Y, and Z, and they'll say yay, but if I don't understand a few words,
right,
and this 9, 10, 15, 20 sheet,
that's
you see what I'm
very
saying?
important.
So I understood the contract, but did I really? It's like being a lawyer or a judge. You have to know everything to a T. You know what I mean? So like I didn't know it to a T, and I don't know what I really would have been signing. I'll say it like that. So
okay.
Yeah.
That's being honest, man.
Yeah.
So I went to your webpage today, man, and could you explain or break down the difference between streams and royalties, and how do you know when you are making actual decent money when it comes to that?
Okay. So like streams is a difficult game. Luckily, when I first got in, one of my songs did very well. My song Last Time. So like I lined up all my paperwork, I did what I was supposed to do. My record Last Time took off years ago, and I started receiving royalties about 9 months later. Like, so to this day, any of my music, not in the bragging state, but every 3 months, I get some thousands, put it like that. So that's where I'm at right now. So like I'm trying to elevate that more, but it's due to streams. And it's also due to the DJs. It's getting to the DJs that actually have platforms or stations, and besides them, radio stations. It's all connected. It's finding who's really in the mix. And I've learned that. So like the streaming part, that's really all digital and internet. So that if you want to get more money instead of streaming, it's really the DJs, because if you don't have the money to get to the radio station or the connect or a contract, pretty much out of luck. I'm just gonna be honest. Like,
so the DJs have to break that record in order for you to even get what you're saying. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So it's not just streaming with me. Like, I got a lot of streams, but I got a lot of DJs too. They send me reports. Sometimes some of my records will do better than the others, and they'll roll for like 4 or 5 months. And they'll send me reports from every DJ, every city, every state. And I just I build off of that. I learn from that. I kind of understand what they're listening to. And then I kind of try to map out the area and see what's going on, or see why they like this song or what's going on in that area.
So you have to pay. I mean, this might be a dumb question. It might not, but just so I know and people out there know, you said depending on how much you pay the radio station. So you have to pay the radio station to play if you want them to play a song. Like, how does that work?
So, like the major radio stations, most definitely, yeah.
I got it.
But look,
they're not supposed to, but it's all programming. It's programming. So if you, like, I just can't go directly to the radio station. This got to be set up, lined up, and besides that, the major radio stations, it costs. It costs like a small commercial cost, you know. So like, I'd rather just deal with the DJs directly than going to the station, because the station gonna hit me over the head. I can use that $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. I can stretch that 6 to 9 months compared to a month and a half. And then if another radio station, a DJ don't pick it up, obviously that either wasn't a good song. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, or I should get out the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta be careful, because that payola, that's like some type of jail time for real.
Yeah.
Don't be tripping on that. So
that's
straight up.
All right, man. Let's go to our first commercial, man. We gotta pay some bills. We'll be back with Jay Waiters here in a hot second. Peace. We'll be right back.
If you're one of the millions of Americans overwhelmed by debt, Settle Bank Debt has a life-changing solution. We offer an aggressive approach to reducing your debt, often for a fraction of what you owe. Our debt settlement experts will help put a stop to the harassing phone calls, end your debt, and give you the financial freedom you deserve. Make the most important call of your financial life today. Call Settle Bank Debt now at 877-492-7222 or visit settlebankdebt.com.
Oh, Settle Bank.
So, welcome back. Yes, Settle Debt. Welcome back, man. We have our Jay Waiters, man. Let's jump into this first segment, man. First segment, what you done before, but let's try to switch it up a little bit as far as the artists that you mentioned last time. So, top 5 songs that impacted your life in no particular order. It could be rap, hip hop, jazz, blues.
You want me to switch it up this time? Okay.
Yeah, switch it up a little bit.
I don't think I said Tyrese last time. I don't think. I think I said Genuine last time. So I'm gonna go with Tyrese, Sweet Lady. I did a talent show in 4th grade. Had a dance crew and everything.
Wow,
you know, I've been doing R&B. Yeah, you know, my parents was, you know, they didn't play that, but you know, I was doing my thing. So shout out to Tyrese, and his sister just passed, Shantae Gibson, RIP. Me and her were real good friends. So shout out to her and her husband Eddie Bell. Much love, bro. But yeah, Tyrese was a big staple in my life growing up. Let me see. Everyone liked Mike, but that was more my younger age, my younger years. Let me see. It's a lot of songs, man. I had a little phase of Trey songs. When he first came out with his club records, No Clothes On, Brand New, Say I. That was a nice little club wave for me. And that's on the R&B tip. That was probably like, what, that's 4. Let me see. Let me give you one more. We'll catch y'all.
4? I think you just said 3. How you get the 4?
That was 3? Okay. Let me see. Maxwell. Maxwell don't get a lot of love, but with me growing up in church and being around a lot of mature ears, I should say, I listen to a lot of Maxwell, Jesse Powell, Donnell Jones. You might hear that in my record. What must I say?
That mature? Are we old? Because that's the people in my era. Like, what's
that's real R&B though. That's that era. Joe, like that's the foundation.
Yeah.
But they, you know, people don't talk about it. Like even some of the songs I do now, I laugh about it, but people say, "Oh, he made the '90s. He made the '90s or the early 2000s R&B." I'm like, "Oh, so that means I'm making the right R&B." That's how I feel about it. So, you know what I mean?
Righteous.
let's if you don't mind, hold on, Red. Let's get into this. Talk about the club that you got going on. You know what y'all do there, the music y'all play, what days is popping.
Most def. Down here in Dallas, Texas, pretty much downtown, but we have a area called Uptown, a little bit more clean cut. Everyone's dressed up nice. I have a club in Uptown called Level. It's grown and sexy every Sunday. Good Sundays, basically good off my album. Hope y'all caught that. But it's good Sundays for the ladies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we try to keep it real grown and sexy, but the management, they're trying to change their image because a lot of the A-listers, B-listers come through there, trap rappers and all that. And the area that they're in, they're not wanted. I'll put it like that. But it is a great establishment. So I'm here to change the image with me and my crew, the poetry. Shout out my bro Tad Nips, real poetry. We're there to do sipping paints, speed dating, game night. We're here to set the tone for Dallas because
that's cool.
They just changed the laws on November 3rd. You know, our clubs used to stay open like 4 or 5 in the morning. So now it's shutting down at 2. And with that happening, the club scene is going to jump. It's going to revamp here in the city because our club scene has been down really. Probably like you said, when you used to come up from college and all that, like, I don't know if you used to go to Blue or DMX and all that's gone. So like now it's a new era of grown and sexy coming in because they love poetry, they love R&B. They're tired of the rap here. So it takes like someone like me and my crew to step in and as I say, they call me Zebra here and take their stripes and make it happen. So
Now, do you do different events every Sunday? Like this Sunday paint, this Sunday this. So every Sunday is different. Okay.
Yeah, every Sunday is different. Like this Sunday coming up is just real chill. They come out and vibe because we just did my release there this past Sunday, and they wore me out. So we're just gonna chill this Sunday, and then next Sunday we're doing a casting call for a movie there. For Love and War. For the Black Cartel, Khalil Ali here in the city. He's a fashion designer. So this is his second movie or something like that. So me and him are locking in and making things happen. So yeah.
Okay. And is there a website people can go to and
check out Level? Yeah, for sure. Just go to Google, put in Level Dallas. It'll pop right up. It's on Roof Street. Yeah, 3005 Roof Street.
Me and my sister gonna have to come through there, huh, Junior? Me and Nisha.
Pull up. Let me know. Make sure you on the list. Get you a flyer. All that.
Okay. I ain't gonna be driving
out Level.
Yeah.
So level every Sundays.
Every Sunday.
There's a different time for different events.
So we do 2 to 10. We do 2 to 10. So
that's cool. That's grown people time.
Yeah, so you come there and get your little brunch or a little mimosa or something before everything get popping in the evening. So it's really the ushering people, like for the ones that go to church and all that. If they want something to do, they come see us, and we'll keep it real grown and sexy. Like I said, we got the patios for the smokers, cigars, cigarettes. They do allow weed smoking in there, but on Sunday I kind of I keep the weed smoking downstairs, and then upstairs I don't allow it. So I try to work out everything for everyone so everyone's comfortable.
That's a good time frame. I don't think I've ever been anywhere with a time frame because even for brunch it's like 11 to 3 or so 2 to 10 is a good time frame. That's cool. Yeah.
Kind of like following whenever you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Getting off work or whatever, before you go to work. You shouldn't.
Yeah, that's not bad. 2 to 10. Yeah, make sure y'all check that out. Level 2 to 10. That's what's up.
Sorry about the sirens in the back. This is Dirty Dallas. So.
Deep Elm, you Oak Cliff or Deep Elm?
I'm actually like 8 minutes from Oak Cliff. I'm 8 minutes from Oak Cliff. I'm downtown. Yeah,
you're real close to the action. Hey man, so let's introduce your new song, single. Tell us about the song we're about to play, Good, man. How that was developed or created before we play it, man. Let the fans know how the process happened, brother.
No doubt, no doubt. Actually, all of the I'm gonna pay homage to the producer because me and him had a couple of records, and he called me and he had the idea of Good. So shout out to Twist Smith Productions. We put it together in Minneapolis. I flew up. We went to Prince Studio. We started the record there at Prince Studio, and then from there I finished it here in Dallas. And really, the record's been done like 2-3 years. I sit on records and people are getting on me about that, so I'm getting better because I got songs for days. So that's how that record came about. He just called me one day, to be honest, and was like, I made this beat. I got the idea. He sung the hook over the phone, and that was it. And I did the rest. So, yeah, shout out to Twist Smith. Much love, brother.
Man, well, go ahead and introduce him, man.
Most Def, Most Def. Right now, my single, well, it's not my single, it's on my project now. This record is for the ladies. It's called Good Good. Y'all check this out. It's on my latest album, Hot Winners. Y'all peep this out. It's produced by Twist Smith Productions. And fellas and ladies, you know, hey, I set y'all up the right way. So everybody know what Good Good means. Let's dive in.
All right, here we go, man.
Yeah.
She got that good, good. I know it's good, good. She got that good, good. I know it's good, good. Let me start off saying that it feels so good. The day I saw you, I knew it would. Rain down on me, I'ma make it fly. Hold me tight, let me feel that clutch. You got that touch. It's just too much. Touching you and kissing you in every place. This is the place. All we got is time and space. Oh my God, I love the taste. Legs up in the air. I don't play fair with you. No. She got that good, good.
Okay.
Little snippet, y'all, man.
Yeah.
Y'all want the rest of the song, man. Y'all gotta go get it.
Yeah, I gotta go get that album for sure.
For sure.
Look, I hate to compare, but that gives me like Tank vibes. I don't know why.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love me some Tank, so they give me like Tank the way, because like Tank still make grown and sexy music too, like for adults, like his, like I like Tank, so they kind of give me that vibe. I like that. That's real R&B.
Yeah,
Appreciate
absolutely.
You. Thank you, my sister.
That's dope. That's real dope, man.
Yeah.
So, man, speaking of R&B, man, who is your Mount Rushmore of R&B? I'll put you in the hot seat.
So,
Come on now.
Marvin Gaye.
Oh, yeah.
Kels.
Okay.
Usher.
That's 3.
Al Green.
Oh, that's a good combination.
Okay, Love and Happiness. All right. All that good stuff.
I feel they beautiful. That's my favorite from Al Green.
That's definitely bumping that Al Green. My back porch and play all his stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. Get your little drink. Chill out, man.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, I don't sing, but I can sing a little bit.
Yeah.
No, he can sing. Let him fool you. He be playing around, but he can probably sing.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Don't be lying on for your brother. Now you know you can't sing.
We used to run track.
That sounds good to me. Doesn't matter. You tripping off of that, man.
You got any tours, anything coming up or?
Well, I got a show and 2 interviews coming up the week of Thanksgiving, so I won't be at home for Thanksgiving. Sorry, Mama. I know. Today my mama's birthday too. Much love.
Hey,
Happy birthday,
Happy
Mama.
birthday, Mom.
And my grandmother's birthday is tomorrow, so much love to both of them.
Happy birthday, Grand.
Yeah. The day after Thanksgiving, I have a show in Alton, Illinois. I'm headlining there. And
some technical difficulties. We were talking about
in Kansas, St. Louis, and Alton. I'll be up and down that part of the Midwest that whole week.
Okay.
Oh, can you repeat that? We kind of faded out. You said Illinois, what part?
I'll be in Alton. I'll be in St. Louis and Kansas. Pretty much that strip of the Midwest the whole week of Thanksgiving. I'll be up there.
Okay. And then can I find the dates on your website or something? Or
yeah, I actually should be on the website tomorrow since we just finished the show. Shout out to MBK that does all my web analytics, my numbers, and make sure I get paid and everything. MBK and Dog will do it by tomorrow. I know he will, so it'll be done.
As far as on a business tip, man, like how do you, without giving out too many gems, but like when you are booked for a show, is it better to get half up front or all the money up front? How does that work with different venues? If you could like speak on that.
Well, for artists, I know most artists would like all the money up front, but for me, I've been getting half before I get there. And to my artists, because I'm gonna say this, and I hope a lot of artists are looking. A lot of artists, we're Hollywood, and I'm gonna say we're because I'm an artist too. Know your worth and know your value properly. Try to work with promoters and club owners and things of that nature. Because if you're not on, they really ain't got to reach out to you. I think I need to put that out there because I got a couple of homies that they don't understand that part of the game. So like some people that book me, I work with them. They might can't handle my fee, but if you can get my room and board or a couple of flights or something, that works something out. Let's make magic. Cool. I'm trying to get out there, so I'm not trying to hit no one over the head and like, yeah, man, that's my fee, and I'm sticking to it.
Right.
I work with people, and that's why I'm able to move around and network and get my music out and doing all these interviews and stuff. I'm making it easy for me and them.
Okay. Right. That's fair.
Yeah, it is.
That's fair. All right, switching gears, Toya. We need you on this one, man. I'm tired of. Hit us with that.
Yes, so we have a segment called I'm Tired of ITO. So it's crazy because me and my husband was just talking about just in general about people, I ain't gonna say we were just talking about this. So I'm tired of spouses or people complaining about their spouses. If you don't want to be with them, you shouldn't have married them. Okay. And I'm talking about more of, of course, my husband's not perfect, but that's my sexual chocolate. Okay. So I'm not going to talk about, I got to go home to this big belly boo, or this big belly N word, or he get on my nerve. Like, if you don't like him, you should have married him.
Right.
So I'm tired because I hear it a lot. I'm going to say this. I'm sorry, women, but it's more so from women. And if you don't like him, you shouldn't have married him. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, I don't do that. I hear that a lot at in workplaces. My husband hears it a lot. He said he'd be like, I'm gonna go off one day on all of them. But like a lot of women say that. Like they complain about their husband or their man. I'm like, you shouldn't have married him.
What about this?
I'm tired of it.
Go ahead, DJ Quinn.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say the pushback might be is like you like that person in the beginning, and then as you further get along, I'm just saying the pushback, not for us.
I'm talking about physical though. I'm not even talking about because like my husband's not perfect. He might get on my nerve, but I'm talking about as far as like I've heard women say, like I don't know, they don't like the way he looked now. Like like come on now. Like
that's what I'm saying. My pushback is you said now, but I'm saying when you first meet, everybody puts on their best outfit, right? Their prime, dress prime suit. everybody looking good. You getting a haircut, you fly, you dressing up. But then once you
All
get
that.
in that thing, now it's like, oh, you know. So that's on my only pushback on that. So what did you say to that part, sis? I get what you're
Once
saying,
again, it's like it's all like from what I've been hearing, it's more of he gets on my nerve. It's not like, oh, it's more of basically you don't like that person that you married. Okay.
But it's not. But you said it's not physical.
Exactly. Well, it's. I don't want to say like. I don't know, like, okay, for example, I'll say it. Like he said, one of the girls was like, when I get home, he just want to do it. He just want to do it. Like, that's your husband. Like, what? Like, and so no, like, that's your husband. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll say this. You don't want him to do it to nobody else.
And that's what my husband said. He was like, exactly. Like,
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, and I sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably be that person when I'm around a group of people. I ain't gonna say friends or females. They like, oh, he getting on my nerve. I just don't want to. No, I'm like, I'm trying to get back home, and I love you. I'm trying to get back home, and sorry, bro, I'm trying to get back home. And if I go out with my friends, I'm ready to get back home and do what I need to do. Okay,
right.
I'm not gonna be like, yeah. I feel like no one's perfect, but if you at the end of the day, if you are with someone that you feel like. I feel like you shouldn't have married them if you can't have them, if you can't deal with them at the worst and like the worst times. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
real.
But everybody.
I'm not going to sit around and bash my husband with other females. I don't do that. And I feel like people do that with their spouses. They bash their spouse. Like, don't do that.
Yeah. Don't do it. I mean, everybody's not perfect. You got to get to that beginning stage where y'all was before. You know what I'm saying? And if that takes some time, if that even, hey, let's go do this, or hey, let's go walk. If you saying like, oh, if he's too big, you be like, hey, well, yo, let's go walking or something, or you know what I'm saying? You got to get back to that early feeling that y'all first had.
And be okay with him saying, let's go, because like.
Exactly.
Like sometimes like tell my husband like, ooh, my arms getting kind of big. He'd be like, well, babe, do some push-ups. Like, and I'll laugh. Like, I ain't gonna be like, oh, why you say that? And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So like, you can't get mad. Like, you have to have that kind of relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Or he could be like, yo, well, let's go work out. You want to get rid of that? Let's go together. Let's go do something together. That way y'all are together. Y'all bonding still. Y'all working out together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Don't come
around me with that negative stuff because I ain't gonna do it. I'll walk the other way. I don't care. You can be like, she thinks her man all that Aunt is.
Hey, just play that song. Just play the song. Good. That'd be all right.
Exactly. Don't play that this weekend. No,
you got that one is good. Absolutely.
All right, man. Hold up, man. Let's go to a commercial, man. I like this. Okay, that was good. Let's play another commercial real quick. We're gonna wrap back into Just Cooling Podcast. You did.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl DawsonSJewellS from Just Cooling Podcast. Listen, if you would like for us to stream one of your promos or commercials during one of our Just Cooling Podcast episodes, let us know. I'm talking about we streaming worldwide, Germany, Canada, just to name a few. For more info and details, click the link below. And always remember, we just cooling. Peace.
Peace. Welcome back to Just Cooling Podcast. I'm Jay Waiters, man. So, man, talk about this new album, Hot Winners, man. How'd you come up with the name, the theme, and everything, man? Talk to us about that.
Most def. I actually came up with the title 4 years ago. It was in the works then, but as an independent artist, trying to get the records done, moving around, trying to find the sound and everything. That it was on standby for a while. I'll put it like that. So, Hot Winners came about because I wanted to put out some R&B. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, I feel like we needed it, especially out here in my area. We have R&B, but no one's putting out R&B albums. So, like, even though it's only 7, I got a part 2 coming called Cold Summers. So, like, I did that purposely. But I wanted to put out Hot Winners. It's for the ladies, but it's for the fellas to step up. So, what I mean by that. In this era, a lot of guys don't dance with their lady. They're a little bit standoffish. They post up in the club. It's pretty much getting us back to using a little bit of chivalry and thinking about her emotions and warming the woman up. So, like, if you listen to the whole album. Like from the beginning, you got Good. Next record is What Must I Say. I'm pretty much walking you through a journey. And if you listen to the words,
more of like a tutorial of how to be grown in these types of choices, I guess.
Yeah, and it's respectful, but it's grown and it's sexy at the same time. So at the end of the day, you still gonna end up in, well, wherever you lay is where you lay, but you're gonna end up there. But I got you coming at the woman properly. You don't want to get in trouble. It's gonna make her think a little bit. So yeah.
Yeah, I was going through his songs. I was like, oh, okay.
Brother got heat, man. Brother man got heat, man. He got some heat.
Yeah.
Sleep on him for sure.
Got some heat.
What's up?
So like, do you feel like music is in a good place overall?
I don't get that question. Good question.
That's a great question. I think it's in the right direction.
The right direction, okay.
It's some artists that's laying a foundation right now in the last, I say 3 to 5.
Okay.
Like how we were talking about Marvin and all those singers back then. It's a few artists laying that type of tone and foundation now, where 15, 20, 30 years from now, I think we'll be talking about October London. We'll still be talking about Tank and Kevin Ross, Eric Bellinger. So like they're setting up those staples now. So when we're a little bit older, you know, we might be playing that in the house or at the barbecue, depending on where music might go, you know. So like I look at it like that. Yeah.
I got a question for you. So if you could do a LSG album by yourself, what other artists would you want to do it with?
That's dope. That's dope.
Tank. Because it's a package with that, not just vocal. We talking about studio.
Everything,
yeah. And then I think I want to pull, even though I know Teddy Riley, I try to make history or try to make something that's going to stand out forever. You know, Teddy ain't really just out there singing like that, but he does sing.
Right.
Teddy, Tank, and me. I think that'd be something great.
Ooh, with that production.
Okay.
Yeah, Teddy, Tank.
On the production and Tank.
Yeah, I think that's easy. That's easy work. That's easy work. I think. I might not be them, but I can come up with songs easy, and I know they come up with everything. So that's
Tank be on the fly making songs up. He was K. Michelle making up songs.
Just easy
on that piano.
Okay.
That'd be dope. And you throw that 90s New Jack Swing with some of the man.
Kill a game, man. Kill a game.
Yeah, that'd be nasty right there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that'd be nasty right there, man.
Yes, sir.
I know you say you got your own record label. You got any artists that's under you want to promote?
Shout out to Yo Wingman under Triple D R&B and Tad Nip. So I have a rapper singer, and then I have a poet that sings. And Tad Nips is he's about to get in the studio now and start working on some singing records along with his poetry. I have like 4 or 5 songs with Yo Wingman throughout the years. Me and him used to be in an R&B group very young, so me and him always been locked in. And Tad is on my Jay Waiters EP, that record Past Due. That's him at the end with the poetry. So we all just kind of brung everything together. Tad does very well too. Tad does tours, sold out shows, cruises. He just got back this summer with Tom Joyner. He did Tom Joyner cruise and everything. So I'll be on the cruise next year with them, and we're doing that too. So
man, that's crazy, man.
No, right for that cruise.
Yeah, man. All the celebrities on that cruise, man. So I'm definitely gonna lock in and get my mind right. Yeah, for sure.
That's dope.
So I have a question that I ask everybody. Y'all know it's about that time. No.
Go ahead, hit him with it.
I always ask everybody, because I've been an entrepreneur. This is like something they always ask you, or a word they always use as an entrepreneur or your own, independent person that's, you know, working towards something. What is your why?
Why do it?
Yeah. What motivates you? What keeps you going? Why do you do it?
Well, singing is just in me. Music's just in me. But I have my days where, you know, well, not anymore because I do pretty good last few years. But I'm past that phase of, oh, no one's checking me out and all that. When you think to yourself, if you got to go to work every day, you got to get the job done.
Right.
So why not get it done for your damn self?
Exactly. Yep.
Whether it's music, carpet cleaning, trash, I don't care. Like, and besides music, since I'm getting revenue, I got a couple of partners. We're gonna get some Airbnbs. We're gonna start a carpet cleaning business. So it's levels. It's levels to it, and a lot of artists don't understand. They either waiting on somebody to drop the bag, contract. Sometimes you gotta go do it yourself.
Right.
Like that's why I got a club. Half of my shows I put together, the other half I don't. You got to keep working, like you said. Like that's my why. My why is really because I always told my mom and granny, this is who I'm gonna be. Like that, it's as simple as that. My prayer is, you know, I'm doing well and I do shows and all that. My prayer is to make it on TV before my granny leave this earth. I'm talking about where they can just change the channel to wherever. I don't care if I'm not saying, if I'm just in a suit and I'm giving an award or something.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so that's my prayer. So you know what I mean? Like, my granny used to take care of me in Chicago, along with my mom, and we used to walk the streets of Chicago, South Side. So we've seen a lot of bad stuff, man. We've been in drive-bys and all that, bro. So like, you know, that's my prayer. So like, I'm just striving. I'm striving. Everything's falling in place. A lot of things I don't worry about no more. Everything's happening naturally right now. I'm in a good spot in space.
That's dope. That's beautiful. So, does anybody have any more questions or?
Hey, I would just say one more thing, man. Give out your where you gonna be at, social media platform, all that, so they can, you know, if somebody want to do an album with you, get in contact with you, you know.
Give me your social.
Most def. You can go to my website. Find all my music at www.jwaitersmusic.com. If not there, I'm on all streaming platforms. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Twitter X, whatever I'm on all of them. If you put in J Waiters, I'm gonna pop up. I'm put to you like that. Anybody that want to work, what you waiting on? Besides that, my shows, like I said, I got Alton coming up. And the interviews, that'll be on the website probably in the next 24 hours. I'm working on Choir Trap 2 too. You know, I got a little MC in me, so that's coming too. So beginning of the year, look for Cold Summers from me. And I want to give a few shout outs if y'all mind. Shout out John Jiggs. Shout out my bro John Jiggs. He continuously look out for me and do little positive slick things to put me in position. Shout out to bro. Shout out to the whole Monopoly family because they all rock with me. I just did a feature for Rockwell's. Shout out to Rockwell's. I know his album is coming. He got Mussolini on there, me, Jigs. It's fire album. So shout out to bro. I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all know who Young Black is? Gutter Child, Big Boy Stun. Years ago, he's back. I don't know if y'all Big Boy Stun. I be Big Boy Stun. Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
Gucci Mane.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
So I have a few records with him. He lives here in Dallas, and he's making waves, and I believe he's next here, to be honest. So I'm in the mix of that as well. So like, shout out to them. Shout out to my whole team: Triple D R&B, Damo, and Lil Don, Tad Nips, my lady Shirk. I love you. Yeah, everybody that rock with me, y'all know. Level, the management, much love to everybody. MJ Hip Hop Connects. Salute DJ Kwan, DJ Sean Swift.
Yeah,
all y'all. DJ Crazy Ray, Cool Hand, like all y'all that continuously spin my record. DJ Effects out in Atlanta. Shout out to Greg Street. Like, we coming. We coming. So I will be there. Trust.
Promote the club one more time too.
Level Dallas in Uptown on Roof Street. Good Sundays. Good Sundays. Come there and see your boy Jay Waiters, Tad Nips, Triple D R&B. Ladies, you want to get grown and sexy? It must be the place to be because I'm there. So if I'm there, you know you need to be in there like swimwear. So yeah, that's what it is.
Sound like somebody. Who that sound like? Who you sound like Muhammad Ali when you say
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm be famous then. That's good.
I have a closing quote, Junior. I know you didn't want to have one.
Go ahead, baby girl.
So it's my closing quote is the same energy you put in that 9 to 5, put in your purpose. Period. What the kids say, period.
Period.
That's by me.
Like she said, I'm at work right now. With that same energy, I'm at work right now.
Yeah.
I gotta get this done.
You don't feel like it. You go to work when you don't feel good. Put that when you get home. Put that same energy in your what you truly was born for.
Facts.
Go for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's tuning in right now, man. Likewise, everybody, man. Brother, man, Jay Waiters, man. Thank you for coming on the show, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Come back and chop it up, man. We got your back, man. We really do appreciate you for coming on the show tonight, brother.
I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, having me back. Like you said, anytime, man. I'm here, bro. And if I gotta come y'all way, we can do some exclusives too. So it's up.
I'm just down the street. I'm in Oklahoma, so I'm just down the street from you, man.
I can pull up. I will pull up. We can get it together.
We can talk about time. I'm like, oh man, we on the same time. That's why I asked you about it. You still in Texas? I'm like, oh, we good. We got you. You know, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey man, we out here, man. Salute, brother.
Salute to y'all, man.
Already appreciate
Cooling Podcast. Much love.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you for coming on. We out.
Yeah.
Peace.